A lot of clothes in American stores are made in Bangladesh by workers who earn about $2 a day. Last month there, a garment factory collapsed, killing more than 1,000. And a few months before that, a factory fire killed more than 100. Last night, we brought you Holly Williams' undercover investigation in Bangladesh. In a factory making American brands, she found child labor, missing fire extinguishers, and blocked emergency exits. Tonight, Holly shows us how many of our clothes are made and who makes them.
When she was 11 years old, Tamina Akhtar Sadia went to work in a garment factory. 4 years later, she's her family's breadwinner and a survivor of one of the worst industrial accidents in history. I didn't want to go into the factory that morning, she said, because I'd already seen cracks in the walls. But the supervisor slapped my face and forced me to go inside. Just before 9 a.m, Rana Plaza collapsed, burying workers in the rubble of an 8-story building. Tamina was trapped in a narrow space. She could see dead bodies around her and thought she would die herself. But after 5 hours, she was pulled to safety. The supervisor who slapped Tamina was killed. She told us she still gets nightmares about what happened, as well as headaches and pain in her back. But I have to find another factory job, she said, because we need to buy milk for my baby brother. In the aftermath of the collapse, the Bangladeshi government has promised to improve factory safety. But labour groups say workers in the country are so powerless, they have no choice but to work in dangerous conditions. We visited this factory that makes jeans for export. To give them a fashionable, distressed look, they spray them with potassium permanganate, a substance that can cause nerve damage. And the workers don't even wear face masks. Other factories are adding extra floors, just as they did at Rana Plaza before it collapsed. To film inside this precarious-looking factory, we had to use a hidden camera. The company makes children's clothes for European retailers, though many of the workers appeared to be children themselves. And there was just one rickety fire escape for 400 people. But standing up for the rights of Bangladesh's 4 million garment workers can be dangerous. Hosni Ara Fahima is a widow at 33. Her husband, Aminul Islam, was a labour activist who angered factory bosses by encouraging workers to form unions and fight for better conditions. Fahima told us the bosses retaliated by sending thugs to threaten and beat him up. Then last year, Aminul disappeared. His body was found 2 days later, dumped by the roadside. His kneecaps were smashed and his toes had been broken. No suspect has been named. Fahima told us she believes factory owners paid off corrupt police to torture and kill her husband. If you try to help workers in Bangladesh, she said, you make enemies.
Holly Williams is back from Bangladesh and joins us from London. Holly, U.S. retailers have been trying to improve conditions in Bangladesh for many years, but given what you found, is there any pressure on American companies to stop doing business there altogether?
No, there isn't, Scott. Bangladeshi workers need these jobs. But a lot of people in Bangladesh told us that since US retailers benefit from the country's very low wages, they should take responsibility for conditions inside factories. Now, following the Rana Plaza collapse, several European retailers have signed an agreement to use their own money to make Bangladeshi factories safer. But so far, nearly all of the big US retailers have declined to sign on.
Great reporting. Holly, thank you very much.